What's going on, family? Peace to the goddesses and to the gods. I'm just sitting here thinking, right? It's like when you start putting pieces of your life together, you be like, this why this happened, this why that happened, right? And as we come to this here time, right, we seeing like how everything going down in different communities around the country. And like a lot of us was placed in certain communities for certain reasons to anchor those communities. Because like when I look at it from a personal standpoint, the community that I was raised up in, I was one of the anchors. They took out the first superstar that was a star seed. And he was like a big brother to me. And everybody knew he was special, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knew this man was special. Grown-ups, everybody honored this man. And he was killed because of jealousy. But it was all plotted because I can see how the plot happened, allegedly. And this is just my opinion. But looking back, I can see how the plot started and where the plot came. Because prior to that, my neighborhood, there was no policing in our neighborhood. And this was an all-black neighborhood on the waterfront. We like the last black city left. And we on the waterfront. We built this city. It used to be called the Woods. It wasn't nothing but woods when my family members them came out here. They used to have them wooden houses. My grandma them had a wooden house. You'll fall through the crack. We step on the wood. So we really built this city. Our grandparents and our forefathers built this city. So it's like you have a corporate body, a quasi body, posing as the real city, which is not, because Riviera Beach is incorporated. So a lot of people don't understand, or they starting to see now and understand. Because you don't understand right now, you know what I'm saying. You just that's where you at. lost in the sauce. You just lost. But that structure, they came in and incorporated the city. And I did my little research on it. They know I done did my research on it. But I can remember when Donald was around, the police used to be scared to come over there. That was just like with my uncle. They were scared of my uncle too. Yeah, they real scared of him. But they used to be scared of Donald because he was that light. He was that truth. It's like they always wanted them that light, that golden child. And when you're a light of a community, it's like, especially when you know who you are, and then they knew who you are when you were growing up because they knew you was different. You always acted different. So they knew it was something about you, but they didn't understand it. Why he was so bad. Oh, he's so bad. He just bad. He just bad. Cause I knew things weren't right. Growing up in the church, I figured things weren't right. That's how I started stealing from the church. Stealing money. Cause I seen the pastor do it. I knew the pastor was doing it. I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm the usher boy. So, and see, for me to be the baddest person, I always had the top rows. I always had the top rows in the church for me to be the baddest person. You know what I'm saying? So I was the head collection. So also my godmother, she was she was the treasurer. So I used to be back in there watching the money and counting up the money, just listening and just intrigued about money. And like, how can I make all this type of money myself? So as I'm listening to the conversation, one time she said, well, this here's something special. This is for real. And the other treasurer lady, she was like, oh, don't worry about that. That's something else. I'm like, what is that something else? I'm like, wait, something wrong right here. Wait, this is something wrong right here. So eventually I started figuring out that the money was being redirected somewhere. So I'm like, well, dang, this must be, he must be stealing. So shoot, if he can steal, I can steal. And I'm a kid thinking like this. So I started stealing myself. So I believe, I mean, when I look back at it, that's That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? He was a Mason, a high ranking Mason. See that fish? Thank you. Confirmation. And they knew who I was because they do these charts on us. So, because the man always used to move strange around me, I used to look at him. He used to be, you know how you know a person be knowing that you know, and then they start moving funny. That's how he used to do. He used to get out my way because he knew I used to see through all that. I used to be like, man, why is this man bringing these fat white people over here, man, looking like some pigs? I'm a little boy saying this. Like, I can see through them. I knew they weren't right. Then they had the motorcycles. Back in the day, the Harleys, they had a motorcycle club. So it was like they wanted the blacks to ride in with them. I'm like, why they doing this? I'm saying this as a kid. But they used them to keep that spell. But that spell been broken. That spell been broken. That spell been broken. And see, on this particular area, I don't know what the coordinates is, but I know it's a strategic coordinates because it's too many high-powered people in Palm Beach County. And then you have everybody from New York moving down here and all over the country, really. But and all over the world. So it's something significant to this area. But this the area that my forefathers built and that it was stolen right up on our feet 2 or 3 times. So it's like moving forward, building a nation. I'm learning from this situation. When we build our cities, we have to make sure we put right people in to manage the city, right city managers, the ones that can't be corrupt. That's why you got to treat your employees fair because the city manager is the most powerful person in the city. The city manager is the one doing the hiring and the firing. The administrative part is just for like the show and get little local little stuff. So say however they do it and make a ritual out of it, like it's real when they just providing a service. and got people fooled. You got these people fooled, man. They just providing a service. You got a private and a public. That's just a public. They providing a public servant. They're a public servant. That's overstepping their boundaries. At this point, through corruption or the hiring. And then when you outsourcing everything, the human resources, none of the human resources is from the area. They keep outsourcing. Who the hidden hand? Who the hidden hand? So our product, our human resources, our tribe is our tribe members. So the tribe members, they got to come back if you send them off. But we not doing all that. But I'm just saying, cause we building from within. We build from within. Oh, that's over with. That little thing crashing, and see they still up under that illusion that the economy is all good. Like this thing, these people sitting there saying this in these people's face, what's going on? But yet it's like, oh, it haven't until it really happened. You got all this here going on this land, and they lost. So I know we preparing. Cause I see it. We preparing. We hear the call. We hear the call, boy. We preparing for whatever. You know what I'm saying? We training hard. We doing everything. We preparing because we know what's to come. So we preparing. We're prepared. Yeah, we preparing. Y'all got us preparing. We preparing. So this is the thing. This is the thing. Like what they doing to the tarot readers, the tarot card readers, right? They they trying to silence them. They trying to silence them. Why you trying to silence them people? And that's going across. Everybody seeing what's going on, but it's that energy that's going on. But guess what? We smashing that energy. That negative energy is already gone. It's gone. So that's how we can cast that out in the lake. We already know the outcome of it. So we have no fear. The tribe can keep moving because there's a lot going on in a lot of people's lives. And we've been you know, it's spiritual warfare. We've been attacked on different levels. We have to. This is the only way we can develop. develop our soul based upon these spiritual attacks and these spiritual tests. This is what got us here at this point. So, like, for those who, right here, like where I'm at with it, because I know it's a lot of advanced people. It's a lot of gods that's doing a lot of great things, and they, a lot of people went through a lot of different things. But I'm just trying to get back to me. Because I was always like this. I had to shut my powers down because of them. And then I took responsibility because of what I can do. I saw what I can do. I was like, well, I can kill somebody like this here. I need to be careful, especially if somebody made me mad. So I was like, you know what? You need to leave that alone until that's some power right there. So I knew I had it. And they knew I had it. So they harvest my energy. They was harvesting my energy here for this city. After the other ones was taken out, they was harvesting my energy. Because when I look at it, I was like the first to have like everything in the city. First three-wheeler, the first video camera. I had the first everything. My parents had the first Mercedes, all that. So we was the first to do that. So it was like, and I never looked at it like that. But as I reflect over my life and bring these different lifetimes in, I see that I see the connection. I'm starting to see the different connections. Like what happened with me and why I shut down. And then when you're a kid, you don't, these grown ups, they know you. Like my mom always knew I was. She always used to say you was a prophet, but I didn't want to be no prophet because I saw my uncle get killed, so I didn't want to be a prophet. I was there, so that traumatized me. So like that associating that with that and I just with the conflict with the Bible and all that, it was like I just did everything to stay away from being a prophet, but I'm a prophet. You feel me? But she knew who I was, and she was a pillar of this community. She was a powerhouse. She was the real powerhouse when it came to the spiritual woman of this community, and everybody know it. Now, see, she need people validation. See, I don't need nobody validation to let me know who I was and who I am here. See, that was the difference. She needed those people validations, and based upon the people wouldn't give her validation, she became angry to validate how many people that she done got into office through her prayers. And she moving stuff in the spiritual realm because she was just a spiritual powerhouse. And she birthed a golden child. So she like, yeah, she trying to come on me now, huh? No, 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 no. Mm-mm. That's why I had to release her. I had to release my family because they uphold a fictitious organization and up here thinking it's real. All this is business, and I'm about my business, and I'm not finna let no corporation tell me what this and that and try to take my rights when I know my rights. I'm going to stand on my rights, and I'm going to step on it, and going to stand on it. Y'all know it. So I can get a little aggressive, but that's just what it is, and y'all know that. Y'all know me, and I'm not going to change. That's just what it is. You feel me? So it's like we all have our callings, and I'm gonna fulfill mine. I'm gonna fulfill mine, and I just want to encourage the family to stay strong because a lot of people are under attack, and y'all just got to stay strong. We all under attack. And y'all doing good. Y'all still staying strong. You may have to vent, vent, vent. You may have to vent. But for the women out there who don't have no men, y'all stay strong. Y'all powerhouses. Y'all have it in you. So I encourage y'all to stay strong. We're gonna get through this. Yeah. This energy been good though, but we got a lot to celebrate because we feeling it and we seeing it and we knowing it's coming. So, and then they trying to stop all the divine connections at this point. They trying to stop us from getting together, you know, for us building. So, but they can't stop it. It's already, they can't stop it. Look at the fish, see, confirmation. You know, the marine world got our back. You feel me? So yeah, confirmation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all see Y'all see a way. All right. Y'all see a way. You heard. Hey, y'all see a way. You see? Y'all see a way. Yeah. It is what it is. So we don't have to worry about nothing. You feel me? We don't have to worry about nothing. Cause this how we stepping. Is they the ones have to worry. They the one in the worry position. Because guess what? Karma. Karma. We walking karma. You feel me? We walking karma. So it's like we seeing how all this coming together for us. And we just putting the pieces of the land back together. And we finna be witnessing some miraculous things, man. I'm looking forward to this. But to the ladies, to the oracles, to the goddesses, y'all stay strong. Y'all stay strong. Y'all got it. Trust in yourself. We all want to get together. We all want to get together. All right, peace and love, family.